Yergin Shazun comes a maturity, Jero, Sechin, Yaji, Teram, Chanlap, Katan Sanji, Lama Lundrovi, Tangin, Zomedon, Huda, Hudu, Ganajab, Jiban Moro, Tukum, Choran, Naton, Jika, Balaton, Devachani, Docho, Ganga to the Nerone, Tatum Shirfan, Shiratambi, Chuneston, the Pico Dam de la Shansarlo. Yarasons of Diritan Malu, Tarjan Chabrangi, Don Tartu, Corlo, Tamir, the Shanya Orto, and Kijas of Shamba, Don Sassam Pahuato Major. Tarjiton being Mustanaston Darten Jones and more, Jetchinary Tonki, Ban, Chapter and Jan Frayan, Papa, La Dovalaso, Nurgel, Amaranda, Mario Sandanadorji, Nanjare, Dialon Samdafi, Tauja, Mondanger. That he loves us, and Allah, you to Japan, Allah, Sorwande. Conjitan be dunger, consider young beast in Allah, Mem Chosoroa, or Genamanga Tonton, La So Beast, Lama Sorwande. Some Dungara Chandra, Chejim, Chenyar Sume, Kunjo, Jalaso, Simjin Don Lamia, Don Chena, Tamanam Jinum, Sad.
Venerable Master Khentrul Rinpoche, it is a great joy and honor that you are in the USH interview studio. We are grateful for this moment. You represent the Jonangpa lineage and you're the keeper, one of the rare keepers of Kalachakra practice. Before starting, allowed me to say a big thanks to Alexander and George Popescu, who organized your trip to Romania. From Australia, you are traveling, in fact, all over the world. And allowed me to begin maybe with this picture. Please, Venerable, can you tell us with who you are in this picture?
First, I thank you for everybody, to had this opportunity and give this opportunity, and the people working hard to organize my trip, and Roxanda and George, everybody, and and then second, this Lama called Trulku Jamphel, and he's quite young, almost probably 40.
40 years.
40 or late 30s. I didn't really know exactly the age, but his spiritual development is not young, maybe 80 years old. So that kind of master. So this year we organized a trip to Tibet and did Kalachakra retreat. So that's Roxanda also came with me from Romania. Only Roxanda.
In the Golok part of Tibet?
Yes, that's Golok part of Tibet, where is the region of my birthplace. So, and he is the region of the Javla Pamanamjar. Pamanamjar, his master called Doyan Lama Samba Molam Zambo. So he's come from my community called Jonang. So he's come from there, and he founded this monastery, and then he passed his region of Ngawangpa Manamjir, and then Ngawangpa Manamjir few years ago passed. He handed down this Trulku Jamphel. So that's him.
That's him. Yes, and in fact, you have on the back of this picture who represents a very important master from the 14th century.
Yes, his name is Tolpo Sangji. There's a book called Buddha from Tolpo. Was very popular. Yeah, so he is why they call Buddha from Tolpo, because Buddha prophesied him and many variety sutras and tantras. Him is like Buddha, and so he is the most important person who the specialist to the Jonang tradition spiritual path, Kalachakra, and he is the emanation of the Suchantra, the Dharma kin from Shambala.
Oh. From Shambala, yes. Maybe we will talk about Shambhala, but here on the back, on the picture, there's Rinpoche's vision of global peace and harmony. The authentic, genuine global peace and harmony. And you have immediate goals and long-term goals. The immediate goals are connected with create the opportunity to connect with the authentic and complex Kalachakra lineage. Yes, Kalachakra is the highest technique ever. And a first question will be, why it's so high as technique? What is the specific of Kalachakra, Venerable Master?
The Kalachakra is known as Khen Tantra. So that means there's many forms of Buddhism, there's many traditions, but the Kalachakra is the like kin, and the others is normal people. So
we are in front of the king. Yeah.
So that's why is Kalachakra considered is the most profound and extensive system. Yeah, and also there's other reason Kalachakra is the most important. There's a special connection on our earth through the Shambhala.
Through the Shambhala.
Yes. So that's probably simplified version. That's two reasons. The Kalachakra is very unique and very important for our global harmony and peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Romania, we've heard a lot about Shambhala, but today we have very lucky and we have the opportunity to hear the authentic teachings about Shambhala. Please, Venerable Master.
Yes, Shambhala is very nice world, and even just hearing is given some momentary of peace. So that's why people like this name, and everybody make this name for many things, like even like restaurant, hotel, house, aligned, and centers, spiritual organizations. Everybody do this, but it's very, very few people know what is Shambhala really is. So I'm probably going to explain in a little bit simple way what is Shambhala is. Okay?
Yes, please.
So Shambhala is a Sanskrit word, and in Tibetan we translate it as a Demjong. Demjong means the bliss,
Bliss.
Yes, the Njom means the source of bliss.
The source of bliss.
Yeah, or you can translate it different way. The source of peace or the source of happiness are the source of bliss.
Bliss, peace, happiness, all the beautiful things that we need.
Yeah, that is the Shambhala. Or you can say, simple way translate as like the peaceful realm.
The real peaceful realm.
Yeah. So the Shambhala is a peaceful realm. So then some people may think, oh, that's just Buddha's all Pure Lands. There's many Pure Lands.
Yes.
They're all peaceful realm. So what is the Shambhala special? People may think that.
Yes.
But the Shambhala is very special for us, for the people on this earth. Is very special, a very unique connection. And then any other Buddha Pure Realms. So the Buddha Pure Realms is nothing to do with karma. You know, nothing to do with our karma, nothing to do with our global karma. So that's why it is pure, it is, of course, great, but our connection very special to the Shambhala. So, why I have to tell you this? Firstly, Shambhala is not somewhere enlightened world. Instead, connected with our world, our earth.
Yeah.
And when we say this, then people start thinking, oh, where is it? And
I have to go there.
Yeah,
Yes.
and try to have to find this, and at least we can find with some scientific experiment.
Yes.
People think that way.
Yeah.
But you cannot find, scientific with scientific experiment. You know, maybe future, maybe possible, but in this stage, the development of scientific experiment, you can't find Shambhala. But you can find Shambhala through your, meditation developments, your spiritual developments. You can find the Shambhala from on our earth.
So we can live in Shambhala, being on earth, but meditating, and to travel there, we need an inner vehicle, in a way.
Yes, this is not only just saying. This is we have been found Shambhala from our the lineage masters. They already been there. They have story, and they authentic stories we have, and so when they find them, they have to go certain place physically, and then yes, and then certain part only spiritual practice then access. You know, which means some part is physically you go certain place like Himalaya, like mountain Kalash, somewhere you go, and then you have to practice. So first the Shambhala also found that way from Indian like 9th, 10th, like 9th century, that time Indian spiritual practitioner found Shambhala. And so he brought Kalachakra from there to our earth. And so similarly, any great practitioner, you can find Shambhala through your practice, but also physically you need travel a little bit for a while. Sometimes people don't need travel physically, sometimes you need travel for a while, like that. So very, this is a little bit difficult for normal people to understand, because it is earth realm. It is not a completely mental realm.
Yes.
Yes, it is earth realm, yet not like a gross
physical like we can detect. It's more subtle physical realm. And that's why you need meditation developments, spiritual developments to access Shambhala.
Meditation and spiritual development.
Yes.
An authentic guide to meditation is another teachings from Rinpoche.
Yes.
You need a special kind of meditation in order to be on the path. On the path?
Yes, this meditation technique this book is only for beginners.
For beginners.
And for everybody. It doesn't have
general.
to, yeah, general. It doesn't have to be Buddhist, it doesn't have to be religious, just for everybody. And to start, you know. And then if you do very well this book, and then you know, like you can practice much higher, better, access Shambhala like that. So this is for beginners.
Kalachakra is the path to Shambhala in a way. We are very lucky that we have in Romanian a beautiful book called Gradual Kalachakra.
Gradual Path of Kalachakra, yes.
Yes. And here we have the daily practice.
Yes. This is we have a few languages, and this year we had the Romania version. So
yes. So Kalachakra was brought from Shambhala, and we need to go back in Shambhala to practice Kalachakra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I talk about the how Kalachakra come, then we have to talk Shambhala first.
Yeah.
So the Shambhala is that subtle realm, and have 96 million cities, that big.
96 million cities.
Yes, that big, shape of like a lotus flower, and surrounded by high snow mountains. Is much more higher than our mountain Everest. So everywhere it's like that, and huge, that's. And then people think, oh, if it's that huge, how can it fit in our Earth?
Yes.
So this is we call inconceivable possibility, the subtleness.
The subtleness.
Yes. So the subtleness always, if you access on the subtleness, and then you, you know, it's everything is bigger, everything is powerful than the gross level. So that's why Shambhala is that big. And so but the Shambhala is a completely peaceful, absolutely peaceful realm. The reason why peaceful, because the high bodhisattvas, the special merit, aspiration, and then on our earth, people's the powerful karma together formed the Shambhala. So for this reason, the Shambhala is very peaceful from the beginning, and then Kalachakra, they found Kalachakra from Buddha Shakyamuni. After that, even much more peaceful and completely peaceful realm become like this. So if I tell you this a little bit from the beginning, there's a core Dharma kin of Shambhala called Suchantra. In Tibetan we call Churgyal Dao Zampo. So this Suchantra, he and 96 million kins of the Shambhala, and the 1.5 million sages of Shambhala, they requested to Buddha to turn the way of the Kalachakra Tantra, Buddha Shakyamuni. So then Buddha turned the way of the Kalachakra Tantra. But that's a very special way he taught the Kalachakra. So, because usually Buddha teaching is, Buddha is an Indian monk as human form, he teach that way.
Yeah.
But he didn't teach that way, Kalachakra. So he teach in many ways is perfection way. So firstly, the location he choose Amaravati in India. There's a special stupa, like trillions years ago, another Buddha come that time. During that time, they formed miraculously this stupa. So he chose that place to teach. And then when Buddha teach, he didn't teach like human form. He turns himself, Kalachakra, in this stupa. And not only himself, but the whole Kalachakra mandala, two mandalas. One is 1,622 deities, and one is 636 deities. That many appear, that many of Kalachakra in Latin deities. Among this mandala, Buddha himself appears as Kalachakra union. And then he taught all the teachings from, he has four heads, Kalachakra four heads, and each head taught four classes of Tantra. And the Kalachakra he taught as primary Khentrul Tantra from his main face.
From his main face.
Yes. So that's why the place is very special, perfect place, and himself is perfect, not even human form. He taught that way. And the listeners and who requested the teaching is the Shambala kings and Bodhisattvas, 10th level Bodhisattvas and sages. So not normal human beings. Normal human beings even cannot perceive this, cannot receive this teaching.
Yes, even now, if ordinary people will hear the teaching, they can say, "Oh, I don't understand. How can a person have four faces?" Yes, it's very difficult to receive.
Yes,
and so, to feel the essence of the teaching.
Yes. So the Kalachakra then, after he taught the Kalachakra didn't remain anything in this gross earth, and straightway took to Shambala for these sages and these dharmakins. So they didn't really took the other tantras. They took the Kalachakra Tantra to Shambala, and they established Kalachakra practice in Shambala and developed. Took 7 generations, 7 kings generations to completely, to establish and development. And after 8th king, he even all the Shambala, all 96 million cities of the people, he make very special union. Everybody he made a Kalachakra practitioner. That before 7 generations they developed, established more main people and more the heart of the Shambala. But at the 8th Shambala king, his name called Rigdan Jakpartakpa. In Sanskrit you call Majushri Yasha. So his power, empowerment, all Shambala people say, "Oh, we don't need many paths because we all have Buddha nature.
Yes.
We all we are a same family. Family, you know, family means our all nature same. So this is the Kalachakra path, the most important. And otherwise we have in the future, you know, like a global threaten. So, you know, like our world now, we have, you know, like religious fighting. We had centuries, right?
Yes.
And we had, you know, a non-really an atheist destruction we had.
Yeah.
So we have a racial discrimination, and we have a high, lower class problem, and we have so many problems. All this he make vanish them, completely disappear in Shambhala, and make everybody is same family, same lover, and everybody realize everybody have the Buddha nature, everybody practicing Kalachakra. So since then, Shambhala is completely pure realm. The genuine pure harmony society or world is Shambhala. So still we don't have the Kalachakra at that time. So Kalachakra come back to our earth, took like over 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Over 1,000 years.
Over.
Yes. And over 1,000 years later, there's a very special family in South India, and there's a very great son, practitioner. He has a message from his Buddha, his deity, you know, his personal deity. Said, you must go Shambhala. And you go north. And this incredible devotional person listened to his message, and he just kept going with north. That's all he got message, nothing else. So he went 6 months with merchant people, and then after he 3 months by himself, and then one day on the island there's a small mountain he climbing.
Yes.
Then he met the emanation of Rigdan, the Shambhala Rigdan. Only emanation, not real. And the emanation gave him empowerment. Say, Shambhala, you cannot just go physically, you can't find. You have to practice this. And he gave empowerment, and then he practiced this single-pointedly 6 months. And then finally, he can travel to, miraculously, he can travel to Shambhala.
Oh.
So then that time is the 11th Rigdan. From first Rigdan, you know, the 8th Ken, the first
Yes.
Rigdan, he united everything, one family, a whole Shambhala nation. And now 11th Rigdan time, he went there and he brought back the Kalachakra to our earth. So, and that's the Kalachakra come from Shambhala. So why is the Kalachakra is so important for peace and harmony? Is because it's special teaching, special, we could say even ultimately the most peaceful and harmony realm from Shambhala come from this. So that's why. So in generally, any ethical people and many forms of spirituality, of course, they practice like peace and harmony. But Kalachakra have this special power, more this peace and harmony, because they come from, and not only they come from, but the Kalachakra also have special meaning. Kalachakra means wheel of time.
Wheel of time.
Yes. So wheel of time means is pervasive, is pervasive everything. So, for instance, Kalachakra, we many ways describe, but one way is simple way, maybe a little bit simple way. external Kalachakra, internal Kalachakra, and other alternative Kalachakra, or you say divine form Kalachakra. So that way is to explain. So which means the external Kalachakra means the universe, our universe, the external universe.
All phenomena.
Yes, the external, you know, this our Earth, our solar system, or these stars and the cosmology.
Yes.
This is the external Kalachakra. Yeah. Kalachakra describes all of them. Not any other form of Buddhism describes everything. Not this. Not any other philosophical system, philosophical system don't describe those things all together. And the Kalachakra, called internal Kalachakra, means the individuals, the beings, the sentient beings, especially uniquely beings who born in womb, especially more the humans. We have correlation, everything on our body, our chakra, channels, everything, we have correlation with the all stars and planets, everything.
Correlation between inner Kalachakra and outer, external Kalachakra.
Yes.
Yes.
For instance, you know, we have 12 limbs in our legs, 2 legs, and you know, like our we have two hands. Each one have 3 parts, yes. Limbs, and so together 12. We have 12 limbs. The 12 limbs is like the 12 months, you know, and then each limb has, you know, like 30 channels.
Channels,
yes, these 30 channels is a correlation with of the 30 days. So altogether, you know, 360 the channels, a correlation with our the days of the year. So everything like this, everything on our body and our channels, chakras, everything have correlation.
External space and time is in fact our structure, our
structure. Yes, and you know, we have this body level and the channel level and the inner movements, yes. And the inner essence, everything you have correlation. Kalachakra explains. Not any other form of Buddhism or any other.
Explain this.
Yes, as maybe a little bit, but not extensive as Kalachakra, never. So that's why it's a king of Tantra. So, also Kalachakra say, why say time or will of time? So they, for instance, if we think of the cosmology,
yes,
you know, astrology, if we think this, so why will and time?
Why?
So the will means circle.
Circle.
Yes. And the time means the impermanence, changing, transformation. But Kalachakra don't say this is aging and decay and die. They don't say this.
No.
Say the transformation.
So we are not aging, we are transforming in a way.
Yes. For instance, if we think carefully, everything is a circle, nothing is disappear. For instance, if we break something, burn, and then ash, and then if ash throw away everywhere or something, but still, they not disappear, they just transform in something else, you know? Yeah. So if we think like particle level, atoms. Yeah, atomic level, and you know, nothing changes. Everything just different structure.
Yes,
right.
We are stardust in a way. We are made by stardust, and after we die, we become, for example, a tree, or a cloud, or a flower.
Yeah. So like that way is everything is just transformation.
Yes.
So this, you know, the process transformation, we call time. Yes?
Time means impermanence
Yeah.
and transformation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and this circle, will means this circle, and never vanish. Everything just different structure and different,
Yeah.
forming.
But still, our ego, we think, will disappear. We're going to die, so this is a problem.
Yes. So the physical level is external Kalachakra,
Yeah.
and internal Kalachakra means sentient beings, like us, human beings. We have reincarnation. Our mind, who possess the mind, and we have consciousness. Our consciousness, like when we have too much thoughts and emotions, that means is afflicted,
Yes.
and we have we only access in the rubbish part of the mind.
When our mind is muddy, like
Yes.
muddy water.
Yeah,
Yes.
muddy water, and we only, which means we only experience in the rubbish of the mind. But when we meditate and we train our mind spiritually, and then we experience in better part of the mind, huh?
Yeah.
And then we enlightened. Then like we experience in this, the best, the true, the sacred part of our mind. So everything is a circle, like how you come samsara, and like the age and death, and die and reborn again. Everything is a circle again.
Yeah.
Naturally, it's a circle again. So that's why it's internal tamo and the veil. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But even more important, if you go subtle level, what is really Tham and Veil? What is really Kalachakra is, if you go more subtle,
Yeah.
and then the love and compassion.
Love and compassion.
Yes. For instance, Kalachakra really means, those before we talking about the superficial meaning. So if you go more deep level, is the love and kindness and compassion. So then the Tham and Veil means, Tham and circle means the love and kindness and compassion. So, okay, then we need to think carefully. So, okay, how you related this, love and kindness is Veil or is Tham? So the love and kindness is the will.
The will.
Yes. So when we say will, like will is always round,
Round.
and everything is interconnected. There's no beginning, there's no end. Everything is interconnected.
Yes.
Yes. So similar way, person who has genuine love and kindness, this person connected everyone, connected so easily. So for instance, if we think in small way, like mother have no problem connect with child, because child no problem with connect so easily with mother, because mother has unconditional love to the child. But if we have this unconditional love for everybody, then you connect everybody so easily. So even if we have small degrees of this loving kind of nature person, always get along easily to the people, and connect easily. So that's why what is Kalachakra really is that the veil circle is the loving, genuine loving kindness.
Loving kindness never change, in fact. This is constant. Because it's infinite. It is the will.
Yes. And then the compassion. The compassion is the Tham.
Yes, compassion.
Yeah. So you have to think of what to do with compassion, Tham.
Yeah.
So, because the compassion, usually we think compassion is like somebody suffer, you see this, and you feel sorry for them. Yeah? You feel bad about this. We think this is compassion. Yeah?
Yes.
But that is a kind of compassion, but not genuine compassion. So because this is you, comes and goes. If you, in front of you, somebody suffer, you had that
kind of feeling.
Yeah,
yes,
this feeling,
compassion.
but then you if you go somewhere, then you forget about it. So it's not real. So the genuine compassion is not so much feeling bad about, but rather than you really cares others, and you really genuinely cares others. So you never have kind of not temporary. It is always in bottom of your heart there. Always the caring, the genuine caring, and you never give up. So this is the genuine compassion. So what to do with the time? You know, our concept of time means always there and never give up. True?
Yes.
There's no research thing. Oh, there's no.
We cannot escape from time.
Yeah. So exactly. That's why is the genuine compassion is the time. So this loving kindness and the genuine loving kindness and compassion is the well of the time. That's, you know, like more practitioner level, what we need to develop, which means we connecting with Kalachakra when we practice in this, you know. So that's deep level. So this also Kalachakra union, you know, this loving kindness and the compassion is the same family. You know, they are very similar. So that means it's the union of the Kalachakra and Vishwamata. And we see as male and female form a union together, like sexual union.
Yeah.
But what really means is this, you know, this loving kindness and compassion, and never separate.
Never separate.
Yeah. So this is the union, great union.
Wow. Yeah.
So if you want to go more depth level and then become a little bit complicated, but so.
Yes.
So should we talk?
Please. Maybe just a glimpse or a taste, a little taste of.
Yeah, little taste. You know, like for instance, first at the time, Kalachakra and the veil of time. So the time is first impermanent and constantly changing.
Yes.
That's the superficial way. Yeah. Remember?
Yes.
And then becomes like later becomes of compassion. Yeah. We explain.
Time, exactly. Equal compassion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, time means the emptiness.
Emptiness.
Yes, emptiness. So such concept in Buddhism called emptiness. You know? So why time is emptiness? First, we should think: is there really such thing, time? We thought our concept made up.
Yes, our memory means past and your future, but the memory, our memory, without memory is no time.
Yes.
In fact.
The time is people made up.
Yeah.
The all things, existence, the forming, transforming, and changing, this transformation, we call such of time. And we making marks and numbers, and then we make the time. It's already we made up.
We made that time equal transformation, yes.
So that means the ultimate nature is time is empty. Emptiness. It's not exist. So that's why we
because we made it.
Yes. It is only imputation. Yeah. So that's why it's emptiness. But not only this time, but actually if we analyze more and if we have more profound realization, then is all samsaric phenomena. Again, you cannot analyze anything. Is everything is not is true as appear.
Yes.
So probably, you know, like there's many theories in quantum physics and many things. Everything is not as appear. For instance, even, you know, we see things, solid things, and there's no space, everything solid, but we know throughout science it is not. Everything is changing, moving all the time, and so much space between everything.
Yes, so much space between the atom, inside the atoms. Yes.
So that is the reality, and everybody believe this. Nobody doubt about this.
Yes, quantum physics is a hard science, so we believe in it. But here, Kalachakra already thousands of years before present this deep reality.
Yes. So that's why the quantum physics, everything is support the Kalachakra, not the concept of Kalachakra destroying.
Confirm the Kalachakra.
Yes, confirm the Kalachakra. So as quantum physics or the science saying things, we believe things, but we don't experience this every day. We experience everything solid, or this is this. Yes, not all the time, not moving, not changing.
Yeah.
We just see is the same thing.
Yeah. Yes.
But
in fact, it's changing, always changing.
Yeah. The reality is always changing. We know. So similarly, everything, if you analyze it, nothing's really truly exists at all as appear for us.
Yes.
So that's why called emptiness. So emptiness, all what we think the appearances, So that's why the time becomes emptiness, But the emptiness means also, if you go more depth level, the emptiness, empty of all this we call the fictional truth, or we call relative truth.
Yeah.
Empty of all this relative truth or the fictional truth.
Yeah.
It is not empty in enlightened form. So that is the Kalachakra has the consort which Vamata, the female form.
The female form, yes.
Yes. This female form, this also we call ultimate wisdom. So why we call ultimate wisdom? Because the wisdom, usually we think, something we know, something, wise and know more and, know exactly what decision. But the ultimate wisdom is the perfection, the nature of the perfection. And we even, they say, go beyond physical, go beyond atoms, go beyond, any the particle, what even science say, go beyond them. Everything go beyond this, and at the same time appears with everything, or the totality of the possibility appears this. This is we call ultimate beauty.
The ultimate beauty is the ultimate quantum field of all possibilities.
Yes, that is the female form of the Kalachakra consort, Vishwamata. And so this is, time means that. Time means go beyond time, right? And the Kalachakra is, we call the ultimate blissful. So this blissful and this wisdom together. Why is it called blissful? Because, everything, this transformation, the will,
yes,
and the compassion, what for? For happiness, and then more blissful, and then is immutable bliss. So then if we have immutable bliss, that is the ultimate. We don't need nothing no more.
Yeah.
So that's why the Kalachakra, the male form, is the immutable bliss, and this the female form, this the ultimate beauty. So this union is the Kalachakra.
Bliss and beauty. Yeah.
Yes, this union of Kalachakra. So you see everything. The external level, internal level is the samsara transformation. But then, if you go more spiritual path, then it's everything to do with love and kindness and compassion. And then you go more depth level, the ultimate result of the love and kindness, compassion is Kalachakra. So that's why is if we need global, genuine global peace and harmony, everybody have to practice from individually, start from oneself and the heart, the peace and harmony. You know, you have to practice from us. Not like politicians often talk about world peace, and New Age is talking about world peace.
Yes. They have to start with themselves to be the politician peace. Yes.
So we have to start from our heart.
Our heart.
Yeah. And then I'm sure there are many spiritual systems, or they say these things. There's no disagreement. But Kalachakra have this unique, connection. So that's why the Kalachakra is the best system to have. We have the peaceful, genuine, peaceful, harmonious world.
And here in this book, Hidden Treasure of the Profound Path, some of the teachings and the explanations about...
Yes, this is the gradual path is you practice, and this is the commentary, word by word.
Yes.
You explain if you don't understand anything. This is explained everything, and also all the biographies of the lineage, Kalachakra lineage. Before I talking about where come from Shambala, and then who transmit who, everything there.
One of your book, A Happier Life.
Yes.
And thank you. We only have 3 minutes from our program, and it was an amazing voyage through all those knowledge, so deep and so profound. I advise to look 2 or 3 times to this program in order to have even a small understanding of this precious Shambhala and Kalachakra practice. Venerable Master Khentrul Rinpoche, thank you again for being here and to be a part of Spear Harriet University research program dedicating to education. Thank you again. And I know that you accept to conclude the program with a dedication prayer. Yes,
thank you very much. Great opportunity. But before the prayer, I want to say a few words.
Please.
You know, who practice Kalachakra have much more peace and harmony in the family and the relatives who has a connection, your business partner, everything. Yes. And then global, of course, finally. And also, practice Kalachakra, even if you die, you go in Shambhala. So the Shambhala is the most, we have the connection to easy to reborn Shambhala. So then, after, if you reborn Shambhala, there's guarantee enlightenment one single lifetime. So that's why this is really we need for our global, because Shambhala connection is the best for global. And then individually we need this the most. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dorjin Changre Gompam Yato Go, Darbelegiva, number Karim to Dalu or say what the Shambhala, Ridden Yarun Cordelefkin, Tunkurstan La Shava, Shibarako, given the Lord to me, so to not Sadan Hachi, Jambarani beat Azola, Rancho de Shanyo, Nerto. Ni ton remi chanta chi chu di diarvo chona Jensen Ki Khan Bi Su Tam Mi Phi Da Cha Bharat Sam Da Tara Na Thai Tan Ba Shu Jir Cha Jir Ji Do Tan Ta Tu Jang Song Wa Ma Jitnan Ta Tu Do Ji Nan Jir Tu Tar Guman Ri Lan Ji Na Zong I Chugo Tata Sarvan Jir Ji Yon Chedam Kotan Ji Nang La Sendra Sambi Ton Rabajang Washita Jani Prahi Samba Chujin and Debi Prahi Ho